Here is an extensive, detailed account of the United Arab Emirates in 2014-1435 AH, covering the political landscape, economic trends, societal changes, international relations, cultural developments, and infrastructure advancements. United Arab Emirates in 2014-1435 AH. Full overview. President Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Emir of Abu Dhabi. On January 24, 2014, he suffered a stroke and underwent surgery. While he remained president, many of his responsibilities were increasingly undertaken by his half-brother and crown prince, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who became the de facto leader. Vice President and Prime Minister, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Emir Dubai, also served as Minister of Defense and continued to lead Dubai's ambitious economic and development projects. The UAE is a federal monarchy of 7 emirates, each governed by its own ruler. The Federal National Council, FNC, played a consultative role. Though some members were elected since 2006, the council had limited legislative powers. Internal policies, emphasis on security, counterterrorism, and anti-extremism measures. Crackdowns on groups linked to the Muslim Brotherhood, designated as a terrorist organization in the UAE. The UAE passed laws targeting cybercrime, public dissent, and promoting stricter controls on online speech, considered against national unity. Macroeconomic indicators. GDP nominal approximate $402 billion. GDP per capita over $44,000. Inflation 2 to 3%. Unemployment rate low, around 3.5%, mostly among citizens. Sector highlights. Oil and gas remain the backbone of the economy, particularly for Abu Dhabi. Production hovered around 2.8 to 3 million barrels per day. Real estate. Dubai's property market showed rapid growth. By mid-2014, analysts were warning of potential overheating. Construction continued at an aggressive pace with major projects like Expo 2020 Dubai site preparation, Dubai Water Canal, expansions of airports in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Aviation. Emirates and Etihad Airways increased international destinations and invested heavily in modern fleets. Tourism. Dubai alone attracted over 13 million visitors in 2014, growing rapidly as a global hub. Financial services. The UAE's banking sector remained robust, well-regulated, and highly liquid. Dubai International Financial Center, DIFC, continued to expand as a Middle Eastern financial hub. Total, around 9.2 million. Emirati citizens, approximate 1.4 million. Expatriates, over 85% of the population. Largest expat groups, Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Filipinos, Egyptians, Western nationals. Strong government investment in education, healthcare, and housing for nationals. Strict regulations on social behavior, especially around dress codes, public conduct, and alcohol consumption. Religion and culture. Islam is the official religion, Sunni majority, with a small but significant Shia minority. The government promotes religious tolerance within defined limits. Christian churches, Hindu temples, and Sikh Gurdwaras were allowed to operate. 2014 saw an emphasis on promoting Emirati culture, Arabic language, and Islamic values in schools and media. UAE took a strong anti-Islamist stance in regional politics, supported Egypt's military-backed government under Sisi after the fall of Morsi, opposed Qatar's support for the Muslim Brotherhood. Diplomatic tensions led the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain to withdraw ambassadors from Qatar in early 2014, restored in November 2014. Counterterrorism. The UAE joined a U.S.-led coalition against ISIS in September 2014, conducting airstrikes in Syria and Iraq. Continued to strengthen ties with Western allies, especially the United States, France, and UK. International image. Positioned itself as a moderate Arab power, promoting stability, modernity, and economic diversification. Heavy investment in soft power tools, such as cultural diplomacy, international aid via UAE aid, and global partnerships. Transportation. Dubai Tram launched in November 2014, marking the first tramway in the Arabian Peninsula. Expansion of Dubai Metro continued. Abu Dhabi Airport's midfield terminal was under construction. Urban projects. Masdar City, the experimental eco-city in Abu Dhabi. Continued development. Dubai and Abu Dhabi saw massive development of luxury hotels, residential towers, and malls. UAE aimed to become a regional education hub. Institutions like NYU Abu Dhabi, Sorbonne Abu Dhabi, and American University of Sharjah attracted global students. Focus on STEM education and e-learning platforms. Smart government. UAE government rolled out smart government initiatives to digitize public services. Mobile applications and online portals were expanded for residents to access government service. Major events in 2014. Dubai Shopping Festival, Abu Dhabi Film Festival, Sharjah Biennial. Dubai named capital of Islamic economy. Hosting of international conferences. Sports events, e.g., Formula One in Abu Dhabi, tennis, golf tournaments. Cultural development. Work continued on Louvre Abu Dhabi and Guggenheim Abu Dhabi. Strong government support for arts, literature, and heritage preservation, especially in Sharjah and Abu Dhabi. Based on civil law influenced by Sharia, Islamic law, in matters like family law. Strict laws on cybercrime, anti-government posts, religious defamation, public morality, dressing modestly, public displays of affection, alcohol consumption, licensed areas only. Women held prominent roles in government, business, and academia. Female participation in education, and the workforce was rising. However, legal guardianship and inheritance laws still favored men under Sharia law. Here's a detailed overview of the United Arab Emirates, UAE. In the year 1998, corresponding to 1419 AH in the Islamic calendar. United Arab Emirates in 1998, 1419 AH. President, Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. Sheikh Zayed remained the president of the UAE and the ruler of Abu Dhabi. Revered as a founding father of the nation, he continued his efforts in consolidating national unity, strengthening the federation and improving citizens' welfare. Prime Minister, Sheikh Maktoum bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Serving concurrently as the vice president of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Maktoum continued economic modernization in Dubai. Oil sector. In 1998, global oil prices experienced a sharp decline, reaching one of their lowest points in decades due to the Asian financial crisis. This affected oil revenues across the Gulf states, including the UAE. Despite this, the UAE maintained stable economic growth through diversification efforts. Diversification. The government continued expanding into tourism, trade, and finance, especially in Dubai, which was emerging as a regional hub. The groundwork for future megaprojects, like Dubai Internet City, later launched in 2000, was being laid. GDP growth, estimated at 2.4%, lower than previous years due to oil price fluctuations. Urban growth. Major cities like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah witnessed rapid construction and real estate development. Dubai began early preparations for megaprojects like Palm Jumeirah and Burj Al Arab, signaling a bold future vision. Transportation. Expansion of airports and roads, including updates to Dubai International Airport to accommodate increasing tourism and trade. Population, estimated at around 2.7 million. Citizens made up roughly 20% of population, with the majority being expatriates from South Asia, the Arab world, and the West. Significant investments were made in public education and healthcare. The government promoted higher education, including the expansion of UAE University in Al Ain. As an Islamic country, the UAE marked the year 1419 with nationwide observances of Islamic events. Ramadan was observed with special prayers and public events. Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha were national holidays with widespread celebrations. Cultural preservation. Efforts continued in preserving Bedouin heritage, traditional arts, and local architecture, alongside modernization. The UAE maintained a neutral and diplomatic stance in regional affairs, supporting Arab unity and international cooperation, strengthened ties with Western nations and regional partners. The UAE participated in Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) discussions on regional security and economic issues. Telecommunications. Etisalat was the sole provider. Efforts were underway to expand mobile and internet services. Internet, limited but growing, available in major cities and institutions, setting the stage for broader access in the 2000s. UAE National Day, December 2nd, 1998, celebrated the 27th anniversary of the Federation's founding. Continued planning for Expo 2020 and futuristic visions for tourism and real estate development.